Hey everyone!
Hey.
Good evening.
It is very late.
11 o'clock.
I have no
Yes.
idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm just here for the ride.
Right. So anyway, we just had such an awesome day of ministry. It has been a long day, and I am so proud of Caitlin. She just rocked it today. I mean, I can't believe this is her first time ever in a prison, and it was like she was an old pro. So
Mama Cal, be proud of you.
yeah, and Papa Kale.
And Papa Cal.
So anyway, tell us your thoughts.
Okay. There's a lot to process, but it was somehow better than I thought in every sense of the word. The people were so much more willing to listen and learn than I expected. And I just saw so many themes of, like we talked about, but unaddressed trauma and the lack of fathers in just so many lives and dysfunctional families, just a lot of themes, but a lot of willingness and hungry hearts. So it was encouraging. It was sad, but also encouraging at the same time.
What was said?
And it makes me want to go back.
What was said?
It was sad to see the pain and how much they're hurting. And just how, like one of the girls said today, we're all given a stack of cards, our life, and she just feels like she can't play it right, but we're not in control of what deck we get. And it's sad to see how some people get, it looks like a better deck of cards than others, but there's hope.
Yes.
That's what I took away from today.
Yeah.
No matter what it looks like, there's always hope. You just have to be willing, which is kind of what we were talking about all day.
What would you say would be like your favorite part of the day, or a moment that you might have had?
Watching the tears come from the girls who recognize their need for God. Because you could look around the room and see certain hearts were just super hardened, and it looked like arms crossed, looking away, not wanting to listen, and then there's other girls that were sobbing the entire time and asking questions and asking for prayer and scooting closer and just like wanting to be loved.
Yeah.
So my favorite part was honestly just being there for all of them, no matter what the response looked like. But to see the girls who were like, thank you for coming, like, I feel like I encountered God, and it's like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
that's the best part.
Great. Well, so proud of you.
Thank you.
And we get to do it all over again tomorrow.
You get to
So
do it all
pray
over
for
again
us,
for the next
'cause
7 days.
we're tired.
You know, it's interesting, the Bible says there's a time for everything under heaven. And, when you speak to individuals like this, like I used to be, sometimes you're sowing the seed into someone's life. Sometimes you're watering the seed that somebody else planted, and sometimes you're reaping the harvest from what somebody else watered. And it's just interesting how it all happens. And whether, they want the same things we want. They don't know how to go about getting it. And most people could care less about helping them get it. And that's the disconnect. You can give them all the programs you want to give them, but if no one's there to lead them when they come home, it's going to be very, very difficult, no matter what they learn, no matter what skill they have, to make it on their own, because they've never done it.
Yep.
And so they need people to come alongside of them. And again, this isn't about advocating for lawlessness. They're there because they committed a crime. They need to be there, and they need to pay for whatever it is they did. But on the other hand, there has to be, part of the process has to be restoration, has to be healing. And it just seems that there's a lack of people in the world that are willing to get involved in the messy business of leading others, back to, a life of freedom. And that's where the problem is. We're very selfish people.
All right, on that note.
I'm just telling you how it is.
No,
I'm
I
very
know,
tired,
I
but
know, right.
you know, I am. So we're gonna be getting up and doing this again tomorrow
Right.
and Friday and
Yep.
Saturday and Monday.
We're
Sunday.
very selfish people, but good night.
You're right.
But we're very tired people.
Yeah, right.
Look, we love you all. We thank you
Yes.
for your support. We thank you for your prayers and your financial support. And if you feel led to support us financially, we just ask you to, Heidi, what do
Yep.
they do?
Go to,
We ask you to.
yeah, I'll put the link on the Facebook
Yeah, the
page.
link.
But we brought in a huge box of Bibles, and we brought in a box of Christmas cards for them to,
So they can send cards
you know,
home
so
to
they
their
could
families.
send cards to their families, that kind of stuff. So if you want to help, you know, subsidize that, just go to the link that I'll post on this
We're
video.
hoping to have some pictures for you to see real soon.
Yep. All right. Love you guys.
Good night.
Love you.
Bye.